Hello, everybody. Welcome to the deadline stream. We are 45 minutes away from the last deadline of the season. After that, it is over. Nothing we can do about any of our transfers, teams. What will be, will be. Obviously, we're on the hope of some team news in the next 45 minutes. Obviously, some key team news will be good. Man United lineup, Liverpool lineup, and stuff like that. Even maybe Man City lineup. I've still got some transfers to do. 3 of them probably. Got 2 free transfers. I'm probably going to spend a -4 and take a hit. I've not fully decided what I'm going to do. I'll put up my team now. Talk about it in a minute. But I think Son's gone. I think I'm going to get rid of Eriksen. Even though he's probably going to play. He's at home last time in the season. Maybe I should keep him. I think Son and Jimenez are going to go. I basically think I need 19 points to make up to the top 10k. I have to try something. So I'm going to play Deulofeu ahead of Jota. I'm going to play the double Liverpool defence. And I'm going to hope that Wolves don't score. Which is a big if. They did keep a clean sheet away from home against Wolves. And I'm going to get rid of Jimenez. And just get someone in who's lower owned. Like Wilson, etc. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. Maybe a hit. Son, Eriksen, Jimenez, Wilson, Redmond, Sterling. Why not? Why not? But that means I've got to make up 23 points to get into the top 10k. But look, maybe we just risk it. So we'll try and answer questions. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Twitter and stuff for team news, because if there is any legit team news, I want to talk about it. I don't know if we will get any, but I'm expecting to get something. It just depends whether it's something we really want to know. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, how are we all feeling? I'm pretty nervous. I don't know why. The nerves have like kicked in. Not much we can do at this stage. I mean, there's going to be loads of questions about, like, already in there. Zaha, Mora, Wilson, Fraser, Redmond. Who'd you go for? At this point, you just need to pick one, right? You've probably already looked at all the stats, all the pros and cons. Like Lucas Moura, let's pick him as an example. He's probably going to play. He's just scored a hat-trick in the Champions League. He'll be on top of the world. Spurs not really got much to play for. They could lose top 4. It's very unlikely. Everton defence has been good. Will they be good on the last day of the season away from home? No one can really 100% tell you. I can give you pros and cons to all these players, but we'll see. Captaincy, Karen asking about captaincy. Would you captain Sterling or Aguero? I think I would go for Sterling out of the 2. If I own both, I tend to go for the midfielder if it's close. I think they'll both start. I think they have to. Away from home to Brighton. The first goal, I've said this all week, the first goal is going to be so crucial, I think. If Man City get it, and even if they can get another one pretty quick after that, then that's job done, right? And they can just cruise to victory. If Liverpool score the first goal, Man City maybe start panicking a little bit. Maybe Brighton have one of those days where they just absolutely smash it. And just defend super deep. I think in the end I expect Liverpool and Man City to both win. But how they go about getting those wins will be super important. Martin, thanks very much for that donation. Thanks for all the streams. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Am I doing them next season? Absolutely. Absolutely. No panic about that. Good luck today. I think there's... I saw FPL Editor chatting about Rashford on Twitter, because I've been trying to find differentials, but anyone I think is a differential, everyone's getting them in anyway, like Fraser, Redmond, Pogba, etc. So he was talking about Rashford. I think that's a nice shout. Bernardo Silva at Man City is not really being talked about that much. Versus other City options. Now, a lot of people, if they're clever, are probably tripled up on City already, but people like me, who are idiots, are not. Yeah, I am changing some. I'm going to do my transfers last minute. I'm probably going to have them set up on a... In fact, I'm going to set them up on the other screen now. I'm basically waiting for any late team news. There's no point, at this point, price rises don't matter, etc., etc. So I'm basically waiting for as much team news as I can. Probably going to go Wilson because I'm going to go Sterling. But Vardy, people captaining Vardy, I'm very jealous of. I'll be honest. He could be a really nice shout this week. Bearing in mind how many minutes Chelsea had to play the other day in Europa League. Okay, so I've got my transfers lined up. In fact, I'll put them on the main screen because otherwise I'll keep getting asked about Son. But I'll confirm them on the other screen. Sorry, I'll try and keep that to a minimum. Sterling though just feels like it's a bit safe, considering I'm going for top 10k. But he also protects me in the mini league, so I have got one eye on that. One of the guys in my money mini leagues has got Sterling, and he's got triple captainship left. So I think that might be what he goes for. Taron, thanks very much. Telling DFA to Bilver and Redmond / Fraser for a hit. I mean, unless we get team news, I'm not sure taking out DFA for a hit is worth it. Personally, I think he might start. It's a week till the FA Cup final. It's not like just 2 or 3 day rest. Might want to keep him fresh, finish on a high, etc. And Nautovich is criminally... Yeah, Nautovich is another one. This is what I mean. There's loads of options. It's just, can you put a definite on any of them? I think if Arnautovic was at home, there'd be a lot more interest in him. I think it's because he's away. Chris Chorley, thanks for all the streams. They've made my commute to work bearable. Good to hear. Have a beer on me. I will. Cheers, man. Thanks very much for tuning in. Although, this is about as close as I'm coming to a beer at the moment. I'm trying to keep that fitness up over the summer. Oh God, I would love a beer. Robert, how's it going? Thanks very much. No Disarana going. I'm probably not going to drink at all today. We'll see. If I get top 10k, you never know. Yeah, Mason Greenwood. I mean, for me, the problem is, yeah, I would imagine he features today. Solskjaer's pretty much not made it clear, but he said enough to make me think that he's gonna make some kind of appearance today. Will that be from the off? I don't know. For me, Greenwood's one of those players I would have to know he's starting before I brought him in. I think on the last stream I said I would probably bring in Redmond ahead of Pogba. But if I was actually going to make the move, I'd probably pick Pogba. I think I'm going to go Redmond, to be honest. Cheers, Mr. G-Wiz. Good luck today. I think everyone's going for Redmond because he's at home, last home game. They're going to play they're going to probably play a strong squad. It's against Huddersfield, who are down, out, nothing to play for, away from home. And he has got a brace in him. We've seen it recently enough-ish. But yeah, I just assume Redmond will be lower owned in the top 10k than Pogba. So we'll see. Aguero may go for Premier League top scorer. We talked about this a lot on the last stream. I think Golden Boot, I would agree with people saying that Golden Boot is on players' minds. I think they do know about it. They can't not know about it because journalists and stuff will bring it up with them. They'll see it on social media, etc., in the papers or wherever. But for me, because there's a league at stake, you know, if Aguero's through on goal and there's an easy pass for 1-0 and to win the league, or he goes for goal on a difficult shot, is he going to go for the shot for Golden Boot when the league is at... If he gets the Golden Boot but no league, is that as good? I don't think so. So I think it'll be on their mind. But for me, I don't know, it's probably more important for someone like Aubameyang who's got nothing to play for. Apart from a very, very, very outside shot at top 10. I was going to say top 10k. As if Aubameyang's playing FPL trying to get into the top 10k. The Golden Boot. Jason, thanks very much. Decore to Redmond for a hit. I mean, Decore is definitely going to play, isn't he? You'd imagine so. To Redmond. See, I like Redmond. I don't know if it's worth a hit, though. If you think he's going to get 2 attacking returns, yes. If you're a bit worried about whether he can really do that, then I would just stick, I think. I mean, Decore should play, right? Unless there's anything I've missed. Golden Boot will be written into contracts and will come with a bonus. Yeah, look, I'm not disagreeing that the players don't think about it, but you know, most of the players that are going for it play for Liverpool, or a lot of them play for Liverpool, Man City, and they've got leagues to worry about. Who do you think will be the higher captain, Sterling or Salah? I think the highest captain will be Sterling. By some distance, I think, in the top 10k at least. I think we're going to see 100% effective ownership for Aguero. We're going to see close to 100 for Sterling, and then Mane and Salah will be behind that, I think. Which is why I did have it on Mane originally, the captain. Stuart with the donation there, thanks very much. No message. I'll see if you typed anything after, although the chat is going so fast it's difficult to see. Thanks very much. Would I take an 8-point hit to keep a 41-point lead in mini-league playing against a triple captain chip? I mean, if you're blocking, yeah, I don't think a triple captain's going to get 31 points on the last day of the season. So if they're good high-owned players that you think are going to do really well, I think you could do that. Robert, you were top 1k, very nice. Yeah, Sun wasn't good. My captain's currently Mane. If I bring Sterling in though, which I'm probably going to, Sterling, I might change it to Sterling. I don't know. Yes, I'm doing a live stream when the match is played. That will kick off at about 2:50, 2:55. Like I will say in advance, I've not really done a stream like that. Obviously, there's lots of matches to be played. Hopefully, there's lots to talk about. It won't be one of those game weeks where there's 1 or 2 goals going into half time. But we can talk about whatever. That'd be quite a chilled out stream, I think. No news on Lindelof yet, I don't think. I mean, the last few times a player hasn't been pictured at the no, what's the... Is it the Lowry? Whatever hotel it is that Man United use. Whenever they haven't been pictured, they've not played. Like, I personally think if they're not there, Shaw, Lindelof, it doesn't look good for them today, for me. But I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I don't have any news. If I get some legit, proper news that I see or I think is as good as legit, I will say. But yeah, really nothing at the moment. Gorav, thanks very much. Son and Jimenez to Mane and Long for free. Yeah, love that. The only worry is, because Redmond's going to be back, is will Long play? That's my only concern with that move. He could play Long and Redmond, and maybe he benches Ings. But I don't. I think Ings is fine. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so Ings could play. He might not. That's the only worry there. I really like that if they both start. Long's a nice differential this week. Yeah, I mean, everyone asking about hits. I mean, it's going to be difficult to get to all these questions. Obviously, there's loads. Like, as a general rule, if you're trying to play safe, if you're trying to consolidate a rank, I would probably try and limit the hits. I'm trying to get back into the top 10k. I'm going to take a hit, I think. I think Sterling is a bit of a worry about what he could do. And Wilson, Redmond are differentials. And then I'm basically relying on Bednarak, Deulofeu and Lacazette to do something. That's my only way to get back into the top 10k. So I'm doing it. And if you're taking out a player that's injured, then yes, a hit could be worth it. If you're not got anyone decent, if you're going to bring in... if the player you're bringing in, you're going to captain, I think it makes a hit possibly worth it. If you're just doing a swap for someone that's going to play, for someone else that's going to play, no captain involved, and you think that player you're taking out can get something, it's probably not worth it. So that's what I would say for hits. After that, if you've got nothing to lose or you've got everything to gain, then maybe you take the risk. Like, I'm taking out Eriksen for a hit, essentially. Or Jimenez for a hit, whichever way you want around, you want to look at it. I'm just hoping that Redmond and Wilson can outscore them. I am a bit worried about Eriksen because it'd just be luck. Well, not luck, whatever you want to call it, that he does something today. After they've looked not great after Champions League. etc. Other option is Llorente if no team news. There is a chance that Llorente doesn't play as well, like long, because I think Lamella's back. So let me just check that. I think that they could play Lucas Moura up front, for example, or Lamella where Son usually plays, and then Ali and Ericsson. They could do that. But yeah, I think Llorente would more likely, would probably be quite likely to start. But again, I just can't tell you for sure. I wish I could. Cheers, Summit. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone for watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Deadline stream, last one of the season. There is some polls as well. We have 5 polls. Your game week 38 captain. Will I get top 10k? Just thought I'd put a fun one in there. Which game will have the most goals? Obviously, not every game is included there. Like Liverpool, Man City, whatever. We all own their players anyway. Pick one to start between Jota and Jimenez. A lot of people are looking at that. And then best mid under 7 million. So go and vote on them. We'll probably do them about 10 to. I don't want to leave that too late because if we're going to get team news, it's going to be in the last 10 to 15 minutes. So what I would say is, if you've not locked in your transfers yet, is start thinking. I mean, hopefully you've already given it some thought, but get your main transfers locked in. But just have a couple of other players. Like for me, Vardy is on my mind. Pogba's on my mind. Even Zaha if I need to. Depending on what team news we get. You know, if Mason Greenwood starts, cheeky. Your top 10k would depend. I would love it. This would, if I can get top 10k from this position with the amount of active and good managers that are high ranked. It'd be one of. I think it might even top the top 5k in terms of finish. Not in terms of obviously end rank. Top 5k will always be better, but especially to do it live. Salah or Aguero captain. I like the Salah pick this week. I think he's going to be less captained, so that's why I like him. But I think they're equally good options. 22k, very nice. See if you can finish in the top 20k. That would be awesome. Ward-Prowse or Redmond. Yeah, I mean that's a tough one for me. So here's how I would probably look at it. And I guess bearing in mind that I'm choosing Redmond kind of gives you my answer already. And that's one of the things I consider with Pogba about penalties. You're basically hoping for some kind of set piece in one game scenario. I feel like I prefer just to go for the guy you think is more likely to score from open play. I think over the course of 4 or 5 game weeks, then yes, the guy with penalties and free kicks and stuff can maybe get something from that. And he could do it today. I just think for a one-game shootout, I'd probably go for the guy who you think is more likely to score from open goal. So play. So I'm going for Redmond. But that's just me. Thanks very much, Path. Do I think Company will start? I think he probably will, yeah. Unless there's some kind of concerns around his health or whatever, or fitness. You think they'd stick with him in such an important match. My captain's probably going to go on. I think I'm going to switch to Sterling. How much is that? How much of that is trying to block a mid-league rival though? He's got his. Let me see how far behind I am. Ah, sugar! I just got rid of my transfers. I am 43. I mean, I'm 46 ahead. I think he's going to triple captain Sterling. He's only made one transfer, which is Son to whoever, probably Pogba. So I think he's going to triple captain Sterling because he knows I don't have him. So I think I'm going to bring him in. The Diamond Riches, thanks very much. Robbo, Trent, Laporte, Valerie, but you only have 3 spots. That's an interesting one because because obviously Valerie's got a good fixture. For me, if you're playing a Wolves attacker, I would be tempted to split Trent and Robbo, but which one do you split? I mean, that's the most difficult thing. I mean, Trent's got the better points per match, so maybe you play him. But I just couldn't bench Robertson. I think I would bench Valerie and put him first sub, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to check Twitter for any team news. Hopefully at this point I kind of have a good idea of who's legit with their news or not. If anyone has... Oh, okay, so Fantasy Football Community, Holly at Fantasy Football Community, has just tweeted that Victor Lindelof's missus, wife, girlfriend, not sure what she is at Old Trafford today. So does that mean Lindelof is there too? Quite possibly. I'm not sure how many of you own Lindelof, but that would probably indicate that he's there. And if he's fit and available, you'd imagine he will start. Pa, thanks very much. Got Wilson, Fraser, De Gea and company -8 points. Are you saying you should bring them in? I don't get that. Captain Aguero, Sterling. I've already said I'd probably go Sterling. Oh, you're playing your bench boost. Nice. David De Gea, interesting choice. Lindelof will be watching the game anyway. Yeah, true. Look, at the end of the day, I can only say what's on Twitter. Like I said, I don't know with Lindelof. I do not know. Yes, I'm streaming during the games. Will my mini league rival be watching this? He might be. I mean, he's a Liverpool fan, so I'd say he's just stressing more than anything today. I hope it goes close with Liverpool Man City. I hope it's not like Liverpool 5-0 up in the first half. So, although, sorry, Man City 5-0 up in the first half. Although, if Sterling scored a hat-trick, I'll probably be okay. Yeah, you're right, Fozzie. Probably not many own Lindelof anyway. It's really Robertson we want to see. Don't think we're going to get... Well, if we're going to get any news, it's going to be in the next 9 minutes. Who do I want to win the league? I keep saying this. I just don't care. Whether it's Man City or Liverpool, whatever. It's not Man United, so... My bench order is Jota, Doherty, Duffy. Nigel, thanks very much. Any tips on top of a 90-point gap? Yeah, come back next season and just win instead. 90 points you're done, I'm afraid, in a week. Not a chance. Unless they take loads of hits. Would I go Vardy over Wilson Zaha? I think I'd go Vardy over Zaha. I think Vardy and Wilson's much closer. I actually quite like Vardy, to be honest. If I had the money, I'd probably be quite tempted to go for him. Just with these particular moves, I don't. Will Aubameyang play? Will Lacazette play? Who knows? I mean, they've both started a lot recently. They've both started together quite a bit. And the Europa League final is still a couple of weeks away, I think. When is the Europa League final? I think it's like, isn't it midweek before Champions League? So it's going to be like right at the end of May. Yeah, 29th of May. So, I mean, they've got plenty of time. I think they're going to both start. I mean, maybe that's a fingers crossed moment for me because I've got Lacazette. But yeah, I think they'll probably both start. I'm really hoping for team news. If Lacazette is out, I'd probably keep Jimenez. Play Jota. I'm probably going to play Jota ahead of Jimenez. And do Lacazette to Vardy maybe instead. Sam, thanks very much. Jimenez to Vardy for a -4. Need 40 points. He has 2 Liverpool defenders. I mean, interesting. You could think of it as if you keep Jimenez and he scores, then not only are you up, but he's down because you've got 2 Liverpool defenders. -4 for Vardy. Again, only if you really think that Vardy's going to get 2 attacking returns against Chelsea. Because if he doesn't, you're very unlikely to make that up, and Jimenez could score. Even though I'm going to sell him, I'm a bit worried about it. You want about 6 strikers this week? Yeah, it does feel a bit like that. Okay, let's have a look. So Robertson's at Anfield. Again, though, a bit like Physio said about Lindelof. He'd probably be there anyway. Because let's be honest, they could win the league today, so why would he not be there? Just see a tweet here that says, defender Andy Robertson was in good spirits as he arrived at the hotel ahead of the game. Now over his injury struggles, but I don't know if that's legit, that part, to be honest. Crystal Palace team news. Will Milivojevic play? I mean, unless he's injured, I don't see why he wouldn't. James, thanks very much for that. I don't see why he wouldn't, but I don't have I don't have any team news, to be honest. No, nothing confirmed yet. So yeah, I think Redmond at Anfield is great, but I mean, realistically, he's probably always going to be at Anfield. Nigel, thanks very much. Can't wait to get Macaulay and Brunt. I mean, Macaulay gets all the goals given to him anyway by FPL, so he's sorted. And Chris Brunt was amazing a few seasons ago. Okay, so Samuel Luckhurst, who is a Man United journalist for the MEN. The United squad that arrived at the ground exactly the same as last night's reported by MEN. No Herrera, but he is coming to the game. No Shaw, no Lukaku, no Matic, or no Sanchez. So Luke Shaw is not at the ground. I'm going to tweet that out quick. So if you've got Luke Shaw, that's looking bad. Let's see if we get any more in the next kind of 19 minutes. Don't forget to get stuff locked in. Yanks with the $1. Thanks very much. Good to see you. I saw you in the Scoutcast chat on Tuesday. Redmond or Wilson for triple captain? I think I would feel a bit safer with Wilson. I don't know. I'm going to get Redmond, but there's still that little bit of uncertainty with him. Now, those with Shaw, what do you do? I mean, that all depends who you've got on your bench. If you're going to take a hit for Shaw, like Physio's asking for company, if you've got a really awful bench, then maybe. But obviously, the defender you bring in has to keep a clean sheet just to break even. Then you're hoping for bonus or attacking returns on top. Again, I think if you're chasing something, I'd probably be tempted to do it. If you've got someone good on the bench, though, I'd just leave it, I think. But yeah, Laporte or company, attacking returns, bonus potential. Could be a low-scoring game, that Man City one, maybe. Yanks, thanks very much again. Gorav, thanks again. Why is Aguero non-captain option? It's not that he's a captain option. I'm just not going for him. I think he's a good captain option. I think him, Salah, Mane, and Sterling really good really good captain options this week. Oh, better not play that. Is Redmond over Sterling too much? Again, I think that depends how much you're chasing. I mean, that's kind of a pretty big punt. If you've got a lot to chase, then could be good. Yanks, thanks again. We'll do the polls in about 7 minutes. So if you haven't already voted, click in the top right hand corner, little eye, and vote on the polls. And while you're doing that, click a like on the stream. We much appreciate it. We've got 1,700 people watching. If you all click a like, that'd be the most the streamer's ever got. It'd be much appreciated. I'm going to say Vishnav and apologise if I just butchered your name. Vishnav, thanks very much. Is Vardy a good differential captain? Yes, I think he is. As differentials go, I think Vardy's up there, Wilson's up there. Redmond's very outside. I think it's a little bit risky for that. But Vardy, good pedigree, good form. Chelsea just played 120 minutes. Vardy's on penalties. Yes, whether they get a penalty is a different shout. But yeah, I think it's good. Luke with a 14k rank. Yes, let's wish us both good luck. And everyone luck in getting the top 10k, but only for 9,999 of you. 9,990. Yeah. Any more than that, I can't say good luck to you because you just overtake me. Thoughts on Troy Deeney? I mean, that is that's an interesting option, Brendan. Troy Deeney. I mean, I can think of worse punts, to be honest. I think he's done okay this season. Obviously, he was such a big... Until he got red carded, he was such a big bandwagon around what's it called, wildcards and stuff. So yeah, you'd assume he's going to play. Again, it's a home game. He's Watford through and through. Kind of like it, to be honest. I like that outside thinking. Karen, thanks very much. Would I start Jimenez or Højbjerg? Oh, I hate these questions because I'm drawn to Hoy. No, am I drawn to Højbjerg? I think I would just start Jimenez. I think I would. I don't know, when I first read Højbjerg, I thought defender, but he's not a defender, he's midfielder who doesn't score much. I think I would go Jimenez. You know, if Wolves can nick something, or if they can keep it tight, you know, Liverpool are going to start to get worried. And, you know, if City go 2 or 3-0 up and Liverpool haven't scored, I mean, they're gonna start thinking it's over, right? Although I guess a lot of their players are going to be trying to play for Champions League places, although you'd assume that team is pretty much set. Yeah, Højbjerg, of course, he has scored, but I think Jimenez, I just take the pedigree player, I think, even if he is playing Liverpool. Sean, thanks very much for that. Would I sell Mane for Salah and captain as a punt? No, I don't think so. I unless you've really got nothing else you could possibly do, I feel like that's just a luxury too far. Mane could score pretty well. Trying to keep up with all these donations now, so thanks very much to everyone. Niraj, again, hopefully I've not butchered your name. Apologies if I have. Thanks very much. Bernardo Silva and Pogba or Sterling and Ward-Prowse? I think I prefer Bernardo Silva and Pogba, to be honest. I'm just not that convinced by Ward-Prowse. If it was Sterling and Redmond, maybe. Which gets me thinking, actually, I could go Pogba or Bernardo Silva instead. But yeah, I think Bernardo Silva and Pogba for me. Of course, if you've got it in your mind that Sterling's going to score a hat-trick, you should definitely go for him instead. Yanks, thanks very much. I love the cent increases. Tara, thanks very much. Dunk to Laporte -4, 2 Defoe. I don't really like, unless Defoe is out, I don't really like taking him out for a hit. So I prefer Dunk to Laporte. I think that's a solid transfer. Laporte could easily get 9 or 12. So yeah, I think that's a solid transfer, to be honest. Ozil is out. Not really sure that affects many people, but yeah, all good. I'm quite looking forward to reacting to the teams, actually, because it's going to be obviously quite, well, it's every team. So it's going to take a while to get through them all. Yeah, no Ozil or Socrates. I've seen that a few times now, but I'm not sure where it's come from. So if anyone's got a link or can tell me who that's come from, I'll confirm that's true. But I guess most people aren't worried about Ozil and Socrates anyway. Yanks, thanks very much. 4 cents. You need 60 points to get to 2,400. Definitely doable. Lots of goals today, hopefully. Okay, we're going to go through the polls in 2 minutes. Again, if you haven't already liked the stream, that'd be really appreciated. Plenty of you watching. And yeah, let's rock from there. See how many likes we're on. We've not done this for a while. We're on 363. Let's try and get to 500 before the stream ends. So if you've not already clicked like, let's go ahead and get that done. And we'll do the polls at 150 because I'm gonna have to make my transfers. I'm not missing out. That would be, I mean, it'd be quite funny, but also pretty embarrassing. 5 points ahead of your mini rival, and you've got a free hit, and you want tips. I can't go for a free hit team. There's not enough time. I think because I will go for some solid choice. I will go for mostly solid choices and a few differentials here or there. No one knows if Greenwood is starting. All we know is that he's there. It's the same squad as turned up at the ground that was reported last night, etc. So I'm still checking for team news, but I need to just put my transfers in on my second screen a sec. Bloody Redmond. Well, the only thing is, yeah, no, never mind. Redmond, Sterling and Wilson. Let me get them locked in. Yeah. 0.3 million to spare. I think I had 0.4 or 0.5 last night. Yanks, thanks very much, $2. It's 8:50 a.m. You're in New York City subway listening. I love it. All the way from New York. Where's everyone else from? Where are we all tuning in from right now? Alright, I'm getting the polls up. Sean, thanks very much. Son and Mane out for Fraser and Salah. I mean, I think you asked about Mane to Salah earlier, didn't you? I mean, for me, I would just do Son to Fraser. If you really think that Salah's going to massively outscore Mane, go for it. If you're going to captain him, go for it. But I just think Mane to Salah is so sideways, and there's not really a massively great reason to do it, I suppose. Mane could easily score well today. Jesus, alright, can't keep up with this, but it's safe to say there's people from all over the place. Bristol, Legends, Toronto, Sweden, South Africa, Dubai, Los Angeles, Australia, Holland, India, Gloucester, Hong Kong, this is written, Serbia, West London. Jesus, people all over the place. Houston, Miami, I love that. Someone's broke the Liverpool team news, but I'm not even going to read it out because I'm not sure that's legit in any way. It looks like a normal team, but I mean anyone could guess that team. So I'll wait and see. Okay, gonna refresh and do the polls now. It's 1:51. I'm late. I'm late. We're on 477 likes. We only need 23 more to get to 500. But anyway. So your Game Week 38 captain. Sterling is top, 27%. So I'm going to bring in Sterling and captain him. I mean, that means I'm just basically the same as everyone else. Closely followed by 23% for Aguero. 18% for Salah. 17% for Mane. And 12% of you going for someone else. So it's quite split. So that makes me think I shouldn't worry too much about who I captain, because if you nail the right one, even if it's a big hit, it could be worth a lot. So, yeah, over 500 votes as well. So it's pretty good representation. Will I get into the top 10k? 50% of you have no faith. They're saying no. 42% got a lot of faith. Thank you very much. And 6% of you don't care, and I don't blame you. Which game will have the most goals? 49% think Palace versus Bournemouth. Only 14% for Southampton versus Huddersfield. Next up, it's Watford versus West Ham, 13%. Only 12% for Man United versus Cardiff. So, Man United, no one loves them right now. And 10% for Leicester versus Chelsea. Pick one start, Jota or Jimenez. Jimenez takes it with 58%. Interesting that. I guess more people probably own him. Best mid under 7 million, 45% for Redmond, 31% for Fraser, 14% for Lucas Moura, only 5% for DFO, and 4% for someone else. So that is the polls done. The final polls. There won't be any more now for this stream. Thanks for all that, and thanks for all the likes. We're over 500, so I'll shut up about that now. Howard, thanks very much for tuning in, and for that. Answer FPL Dare's question. Play Bednarak or get Trent in for a hit. I think I'd probably just play Bednarak, but don't blame me if Trent gets another couple of assists. Six minutes. I'm going to lock my transfers in soon. I don't know if we're going to get any more team news. I don't want to miss this because the website's going to get very slow. So I'm keeping an eye on that. Keep reminding me in the chat. Captain Wilson on the punt. Yeah, I think Wilson's one of the good punts this week. Do your transfers. I'll do them in a minute. I'll do them at like 157 or so. I don't want to... Or 158. I don't want to leave it too late because the site will be so busy right now. We got to remember a lot of people have just stopped playing at this point. I'm doing a stream for the matches. Yeah, it'll probably be up about 250. I'm not going to put it up too early because obviously I've done this when I need to go and eat and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. So Rob Dawson's just tweeted. Now this isn't confirmation. He said, "Think there's a good chance Mason Greenwood will start for United. Deserves it after a fantastic season with the under 18s and under 23s." But that's still, it's not confirmation. So I don't think I'm going to get Greenwood anyway. I think I'm just going to go with Wilson. Taryn, thanks very much. Player 2 of Valerie, Jimenez, and DFA. I'd probably. Would I bench Jimenez really for? I'd probably play the attackers, I think, if it was me. But if you've got something like, if you've got Liverpool defenders and you want to try and play for the highest seed, I think you bench Jimenez. Okay, what time are we on? 1:55. Gonna be hard. Gonna be hard to keep answering questions now, to be honest with you, because I'm trying to check Twitter. The Liverpool lineup is out, but who? Come on. No way is Salah on the bench. Hang on. Where's this coming from before? Best start, Trippier or Jota? I'd probably always play the attacker. Okay, where is this coming from? Is it from the Echo or something? A lot of people saying Salah bench, but I'd really like to see where that's from. Official Twitter? No way. Someone here saying Hazard's not starting again. I don't know for sure. Until I get apparently Hazard is on the bench according to a Chelsea Twitter account. I don't know if they're legit though. I'm not going to say they're legit until I know. But apparently it's Willian, Higuain, and Pedro. Alonso's playing. Maybe a last big score for Alonso. Physio, is that Chelsea account legit? There's too much fake stuff coming in now. That's the problem. Like the Salah thing. Okay, so Simon Johnson, who is an Evening Standard journalist, he says Hazard's not starting. So Hazard looks to be out. 1:57. The Salah news I've not seen anywhere, so I don't know about that. I really don't know. I wouldn't take that with any definites. The Hazard news seems to be pretty legit. My Twitter is crashing as we speak. Best captain option, Pogba or Ward-Prowse? I think Pogba for me. You keep saying Liverpool Twitter, but I don't see it on Liverpool Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my transfers, I think. Eriksen's son, Jimenez out, Sterling, Redmond, Wilson in. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna captain Sterling. Okay, let me refresh it on the page. I've done my transfers. I can't wait. I can't wait. Even though it'd be super annoying now if someone's benched. Like if Robertson was benched, that'd be really annoying. That's what I'm going with. I really would be careful with what rumours you believe. I'm captaining Sterling. I've decided. Even though I have Mane, he's been so good to me. I think that's locked in. Like my team, I'm refreshing over and over again. Let me go to a different page. Okay. The team news in a minute is going to be amazing. Ozil, Torreira and Socrates have all been rested. Yeah, no one cares about that. No Christian for Chelsea. Luiz and Azpilicueta at centre-back, apparently. That could be good for Vardy. If Sterling's benched now, I will cry. But surely not. Surely not. No Kepa. Kepa's bench. Wow, I wonder if people have... Greenwood starts. Greenwood, Rashford, Lingard, Pogba, Pereira, McTominay, Jones, Smalling, Dallo, Young. Greenwood is starting if you want to punt. That's from Rob Dawson. He's a good journalist. I don't know if... Robertson starts. Salah starts. I hope no one made changes on that Salah bullshit. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold and Robertson all start. It's basically full strength for Liverpool. Apart from Firmino, which we already knew. Whew. Okay, let's check Man City. Happy days. Aguero, Sterling, get in. Sterling starts. So it's basically as is. De Bruyne doesn't start. I think that was pretty obvious, though, to be honest. Walker, Company, Laporte. Yeah, it's basically full strength for Man City. Oh, no, Lacazette. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It doesn't start. Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that. And now I've taken out Jimenez instead. Oh, my God. And bench. Oh, Lacazette, you absolute. I hate Lacazette. That is so frustrating. Okay, Wolves are full strength. Doherty, Jimenez, Jota. Hazard's definitely on the bench. So is Kepa, as everyone was saying. What else is there? Oh yeah, what's Spurs? Llorente and Lucas Moura start. Obviously, Eriksen and Dele. Lamela starts as well. So that actually looks like Eriksen could be playing quite deep. Batshuayi and Zaha start. Wan-Bissaka, yeah. No, oh, Van Arnold plays actually. Interesting. Rondon Perez, blah, blah, blah. Who else is there? Oh, Shane Long and Ings start and Redmond. So I guess that pushes Redmond a bit further wide. Bournemouth, Wilson and King start. So does Fraser. So pretty full strength there. That's about it, I think. Lacazette. Seriously. Seriously. Oh, Jimenez is going to score now. Yeah, Luke Shaw doesn't start. Arnautovic does. Where is the main? Okay, so it's Dalot, Small and Young. Yeah, so it's basically what we said. Young's going to play left back. So Greenwood could be really nice. No Richarlison, which we already knew. Lucas Dean starts. Interesting that Mahrez starts. That pushes Sterling to the left, I guess. Oh well. Can't do anything now. Lacazette has been the worst pick on my wildcard by far. So frustrating. I'm so annoyed about that. So annoyed. That absolute. He's come off the bench and scored before though. We'll see. Oh, Babel's bench. Really? Forgot about Fulham. I've been just trying to go through. Geez, he is as well. Ouch. Mitrovic starts though. Alright, I think Atsu starting, what a legend. So I'm expecting Eriksen and Jimenez to do really well now, and Lacazette just to stay on the bench hopefully, but he won't. He'd almost certainly come on. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Probably not too much more to talk about now. If you haven't already, hit a thumbs up on the stream. Subscribe if you're new as well. And then I'll be back to stream at like 2:50. So if you want to watch all the reaction from the games, that'd be cool. Make sure to come and join in. Good luck for Game Week 38. This really is it now. Nothing more we can do apart from relax. Try and calm down about Lacazette, and then go from there. Thanks for everything this season. If you're not going to tune in, there'll be 2 more streams today. So one at 2:50 for the live during the games, and then one this evening, probably around 8 or 9 o'clock, to just review the season and kind of take a look at what happened today. So hopefully you can tune in for them. If you can't, that's cool. Good luck for today, and I'll catch you next season. So yeah, go and give the stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see